Okay, it took the 2.5 hour or so trip to pick up our cabinets. They're there behind me on the trailer, if you can see them out very well. But these are RTA cabinets, which means ready to assemble. So the nice thing about them is these are plywood cabinets. They're not the compressed sawdust, they're not MDF, they're not, oh, the other one is, basically they're not crap. So these are, should last longer. They're a bit more expensive. They are a bit more expensive than your box cabinets you get from, a box store, Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those places that sell the sawdust stuff. But they are a lot cheaper than if we were going to order custom cabinets from someone. So we got the whole kitchen is back there strapped down, and that was just over $7,000 for all those cabinets, and there's quite a few cabinets in there. And then so I got to do countertops. I have some unique ideas on what I want to do with the countertops. That was a fun ride back to the farm. As I'm tooling down the road, I look behind me and I see the plastic all blown off, and I didn't really see anything major happening. I was watching my mirrors and everything was going good. One of these red straps came loose, so I'd have to pull over on the side of the road on a 4-lane in the middle of the big city, trying to get it put back on. So I was really lucky I didn't lose anything on the way. I was really thinking when I went up there to get this and brought this trailer that I would be able to individually stack everything down inside there all nice and neat. But they had it all preloaded up on a big pallet and ready to go. And they wrapped it in plastic, and I thought, man, that's pretty good. Until I got about 3 miles down the road and the plastic all shredded. So luckily they twisted up the plastic and then wrapped it around a whole bunch of times too. Without that, it really would have been a disaster. You live out in the country and you go to the big city, you gotta make a day of it. So I went to, I think, 3 Home Depots, 2 Lowe's, a Menards, went and got my cabinets. And in all that shopping around, I was able to get 2 vanity tops that were marked down 50%. I had some old vanities that I bought on sale a long time ago. They were probably 50% off too. Anyways, I found these, and they're a, what is that, quartz? So these quartz vanity tops, and there's a 30 and then there's a 36 inches. Shop around all your stores, man. You just, every time I go to the store, I'm always checking the clearance racks and things like that, because something that was good a year ago is still good today. Good to go, right, Bailey? Give you a good time. You gonna help put these together, huh? Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Slobbery owl. Got her all unloaded here. So what we have, these are all the wall cabinets. They're going to go on this wall with where that outlet is. There's going to be a little coffee bar right there. And then these are the upper cabinets for this wall. They'll go from this corner to about right there. And the stove is where the refrigerator wall panel is. And these are all the base cabinets, which will basically just wrap around the base and come out in a peninsula. So that's the plan for this one. We're pretty sure we've got everything, that we didn't miss anything. No boxes fell off, I don't think. I'll definitely know when I start building them. Oh, and this is the panel for the back side of the peninsula. And they only had a 4-foot instead of a 3-foot, so I'm going to have to cut that one down. Maybe I can use that extra piece somewhere else. But there we go. It's all here. So now the fun starts. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and lay down the flooring. I'm going to get under the fridge, come all the way down to this side, come out 3 panels. So I'll be about almost 3 feet away from the wall. And I can go ahead and I can get all these built. That'll get all these cabinets out of here and gone, all these boxes out of the way. Then I can shift stuff around. I can take all the base cabinets, I can slide them down to this side, then I can work on getting all the wall cabinets up, and then we can slide the base cabinet somewhere else, and then I can, oh sorry, then at that point I got to build the base cabinets so that I know where to work the flooring around them. So that'll be it. See how long it takes us. Natalie's gonna do all the work. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Yeah, you did the last house, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I've pretty much done all the cabinets when I usually do the cabinets. And then you're like,
all by yourself.
Hold it up higher, and I'm like this, right?
We'll get cracking. I'm gonna go take a nap. I got the first set of cabinets laying there against the wall just to get a visual idea of what we're doing here. And then I ripped down a 1x6 down to 4.5 inches. Got some pieces here too. So I got to build a box underneath. So that'll be set up like that. So I have a toe kick all the way around. I'll put some extra supports down through here. And then pull all my cabinets away, put it against the wall, my toe kick, and then assemble all my cabinets on top of it and get them into place, and then the bottom row will be done. So from here down to here is going to be the coffee bar. So it'll be a 42-inch cabinet on this side, a 42-inch cabinet on that side, and then the exact same layout will go above. So you'll have this big opening right here for the where the coffee and stuff's going to go at, because you got to have coffee. So I got the whole first row in. Got my toe kick down there. Now that will get a color matching toe kick to fill up that void down there, so it'll look like it's supposed to be there. Not just wood. But well, I got it tied to the wall. Now the screws I'm using, I mean, these are construction screws are great for cabinets. That you don't have to pre-drill your holes. At least they say you don't have to, but on $7,000, $8,000 worth of cabinets, if I get a split, I would be very unhappy. So I'm going to pre-drill everything. These are also a little more beefier than they probably need to be. This one actually put in the wrong spot. I'm used to different cabinets that don't have these brackets back here. This is the first time I've used something that has these brackets. So when I put that screw in, you can see how close it got to that inside screw. So this was the very first one I did, and then I switched to putting them above the hinge. And so I screw through the faceplate into the next cabinet to make sure that my seam on top here lines up good. So the first cabinet's always the hardest one to get in. I did these two first. These are always the hardest. Once you get them going, then it just cascades down fairly easily. But I'll take a spring clip, pinch these together, cut myself a little piece that'll fit down inside there, and then I can spring clip it together to hold that nice and tight. When you're shimming it, you may have to shim it just a little bit. So literally I got a piece of cardboard, looks like from a dog treat box. I can fold it once, I can fold it twice, I can fold it 3 times, I can fold it 4 times. Whatever you need, this little piece of cardboard like this will get you that little bit you need here and there. Check for level up and down. Then you also got to check straight down this way. So I got a 4-foot level. I'll put it against the face of it and make sure there's no major deviations in it. Now, because this is going to be a countertop over these 3 cabinets, you're not going to notice any deviation in there anyways. But just to be certain, I try to make sure I was within no more than 1/8 of an inch. And it all looks pretty good. So those are all the cabinets that I've got assembled right now. These are the rest of the cabinets that are going to go up on the wall there. So again, there'll be a 42-inch cabinet here, a 42-inch cabinet there, and then this same row will get mimicked up here on top.
Did you find a string in your laundry that you're supposed to be going through? Yes. It said you dump all our drawers out. Right. Tim and I just got back to the house, and we have our couch, our sectional couch. We actually bought this. This was our first big purchase together. We bought it 17 years ago and still have it, still going strong. So we're going to unload all of this. It's going to go to the upstairs area. So we have a living room space there. We left pretty early. It is so hot today. It feels like soup. It's so muggy and warm and pretty miserable. So we'll get this unloaded and then work on the kitchen and then get another load. Probably take a couple loads tomorrow, I think.
Oh, just brought another load from the rental. We got probably, I don't know, 2 more loads to go maybe, and it's 100 degrees outside. It's just horrible. But I'm gonna take our load in the morning to try and beat the heat. Of course, it's 100-degree heat index right now. I'm gonna try to get that all unloaded. So I'm having trouble putting thoughts to words right now. And get back to working on the kitchen cabinets here. So it's got that top row to do. And then I got a switch focus over to the refrigerator side. Probably because I can't do any more of the floor until I know exactly where this seam is going to line up where the fridge is. And to do that, I've got to build the box for the fridge and the 15-inch cabinet that sits next to it, and then assemble all the base cabinets, just set them in place so I know exactly where it's going to line up at and how much room I have. I drew it out, and I should have 1 inch and 5/8 on this side, which I'm going to bump those out a little bit so the stove doesn't stick out as far. So that's my thought anyways. That's going to work out. Another reason why I need to get this done is that we have a freezer, upright freezer at the rental house right now, and it's going to go where the refrigerator is out in the garage. So I got to get this done so we can put the fridge in here and then get the freezer moved over. Which luckily I got Goliath over there, is going to move it all by herself. Yeah. In the 100-degree heat. would say that is Tim 1, cabinets 0. First wall is in. I still got to do some touch-up work. There's the rail that goes along the top. It's not a crown molding. It's just like a light rail. Actually, it's right there in the corner. I'm not sure how much close that's going to get me to the top. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm going to make all that work together. And then as you can see, my wall goes out the top there, so there's a gap. Not sure what I'm going to do with that just yet. But it's all in there. The top one over here, of course, this was actually not too hard to get in, but that one was tough. I really should have had Natalie help me on it. I actually got my hole wrong on the first shot. And then Natalie showed up and helped me get the other two in. So anyways, that's all set up and good to go. So I've got to get the countertop in there, which we haven't even done anything with or ordered. I have no idea. It'll probably end up being a plywood board for a while. And then I'll have to get some sort of, piece up here to cover that. And then on this side, this was purely by accident, but I know I have these seams here where the cabinets join there and there, but luckily this piece we got for the back of the island, which covers up the seams there, is an extra foot tall, or extra foot tall. So when we cut off this extra foot off the top, I can now slap it right here on this side and it'll actually cover everything up and look nice and good. So worked out pretty good. So yeah, that's one down. Next thing I'm going to do is work on the part where the kitchen, or where the refrigerator goes.
Hi, honey. Working on cleaning him. Sydney's scowling and Valerie's singing. She can't hear me.
You're a wiki maid. All right, attic space. Still got lots of room. Got some dressers in there. Got the 2 couches in here. Almost done. The girls finished cleaning these, and I need to do some mending on them. There's some tape right there because we've got cats. What is going on?
Look at all these damn stairs in here.
Maybe the designer. It's amazing. It'll be great. So when
Warn me when that thing's on.
when we're old, we'll be in good shape, right? And we have these landings. You can go lay down.